we're live now for the the last three races of my first season. Um, I'd already qualified. I'd already qualified for Vegas, so we don't have to worry about the beginning of the weekend, so we can get this done quicker. Um, Depending on how I feel, I might. Well, I'm going to at bare minimum at least get to the season two grid reveal. Um, but the scenario that surrounds us heading into like these last couple of races are I'm not I'm still within like the championship hunt, but it's like I'm kind of hanging on by a thread. Uh, we're going into Vegas 52 points out from the championship points lead. Um, yeah, you can see here we're 52 points out from the championship points lead, and it's pretty much going to take a pretty big miracle in order to actually pass Max for the championship. I'm 52 points back from Max, and I'm 21 points out from Lando. Lando is 31 points back from Max. So it's hell. I forgot where. I do know. I do know that I start ahead of both of them. I'm starting fourth, and I do remember that I'm starting ahead of both of them. Charles and everybody else are mathematically eliminated from championship contention. Um, Charles is 102 points back. There's no way for him to get him enough points to make anything happen. So we're going to get started here. A few just a few short minutes here.
Slightly less of a boost in green.
All right, we're about to head in.
Good luck, AJ.
I appreciate it. I'm like I said, I'm legit. I'm not expecting, to come out with the championship.
Well, you can do your best.
Like if it happens, awesome. I make history in that sense, and I bring a
Welcome to Las Vegas. For Formula
struggling
One, it's welcome
Aston
back to
Martin
Las
team
Vegas. No
championship.
longer do we race in the Caesars Palace car park. Tonight, the time is right to go racing in the street. 17 corners, 3 straights, 2 DRS zones, and the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas as we race around the 3.8 miles of Sin City. The strip has been taken over to become a straight tonight, commanding top speeds of around 212 miles an hour. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front
On a
row.
side note,
Moving on to
it
the
was
rest of
pretty
the
cool
grid, we have
to see Kenny
Albon,
Omega
Jones,
during the
Max Verstappen,
Summer
and
Game Fest
Norris.
today. Oh, they're fucking right
Ocon,
behind me.
Hamilton,
I thought they were a little bit farther back,
Tsunoda,
like where
and Charles
Ocon and
Leclerc.
Hamilton were.
Bortoleto, Behrman,
Uh-oh. So they're
Nico
closer than you
Hulkenberg,
thought they
Yeah,
were.
I knew they were top 10, but I didn't think they
Lando
were like
Norris,
right on my ass.
Antonelli, Pierre
Oh,
Gasly,
boy.
and Jack Doohan. Hadjar and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are
But
underway.
you were saying Kenny Omega was what?
Oh yeah, Kenny Omega
So
was
it's the last
was
words with you.
he
Good to
wasn't
see you
at
again
Summer
today.
Game Fest. Oh,
How
that's
are you
pretty cool.
feeling?
Let's tell the points right
Quitting
there.
while you're ahead, not
Um,
spending too much on the slot machines and trying to get some decent sleep.
he wasn't at
That's
Summer
what
Game
makes
Fest, but it was
racing
more so
good,
he
that's
was
for sure. What
he
about the
he was in a
results?
video
Yeah, speaking
package
about the
promoting
on
the
track
Oh.
next
challenges,
set of fighters for
nothing
Street
without you
Fighter
and your challenge
6.
over the weekend. This
Oh.
track, you're on Monza
That's
downforce, don't
cool.
forget.
Yeah,
So
because like I
full
saw
of
him there, I was like, what the
straightaway,
fuck is Kenny doing there? And it's like, it's
that you're
and I
accustomed to
was telling my mom, it's
on.
like
So
so
you've
cool
got
that
to
he's like so
carefully
unapologetically a
tune out the
gamer.
higher speed content.
It's like his
Yeah,
current
Orton is too.
like Kenny Omega's current like his current AEW theme was actually made by the composers by the composer of Final Fantasy 14 and 16.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Yes, he actually like worked directly with him. Um, and like a lot of his attires have been like are inspired by like video games and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I've
All right.
noticed that more and more superstars are doing that.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that strategy. All right. I'm fine with that. Let's do it. But who's on what? All right. That's okay. It's just not really many of us.
You want mediums to start?
Yeah, on a lot of other people on softs.
Yeah, you'll get the advantage at the end, though. And hopefully your teammate's not doing the same damn thing.
I don't think he is.
Because I had that happen to me in the other my team that I'm doing is kind of like my test. And my teammate pitted right in front of me. I mean, luckily I was far enough back that I could react, not pit with him or anything, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Larry.
What's going on, Larry? I just started, like the lights just went out.
We got Russell, Jones, Piastri, Albon, and Verstappen in the top 5 here in Vegas.
All Alright,
Now we're down to Las
outside.
Vegas Strip.
I'm going to assume Lando's not too far behind Verstappen either.
You're probably right.
Oh,
Oh my God, Verstappen.
Double overtime. Oh!
I'm fucking looking back at Verstappen. I slammed the fence. Well, we're gonna
surprised you didn't damage your wing doing that.
And Norris is in the top 5 now as well.
Great. So the two people that AJ are trying to not have good days are right up his backside now. Well, theoretically. I'll be right back.
What the hell? I jumped Norris for second in the Drivers' Championship? When the fuck did that happen? But, you know, I'm still not allowed to have a secret meeting.
Battery charge is high. Let's
Doing things that Alpine should never be doing. And Ocon over here is still freaking developing durability parts, even though that's one of the things that we need to protect.
Job. That was the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, wow.
Hang on to it, AJ.
So, Lando's not going to have DRS on Max. So, Max is by himself, running me the fuck down at the moment.
Oof.
It did not help that I completely blew the first corner.
But do you get DRS off of Russell?
Yeah, I did. But it didn't really matter much because I turned my ERS off to preserve some.
Ooh.
And I was just kind of like half throttling down that DRS zone.
Still looking good.
Gotcha. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot the DRS activation's way down there.
Mm-hmm. I am going to pull away from him a little bit here.
To the outside, to the lead. Jones takes the lead.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I braked a little earlier there, not to get you. So I'm not sure how much time Max is about to gain, but he's going to be within half a second before we get to this corner. because Russell did not get DRS on me, but he got DRS on Russell. Bro, I was kidding. He actually is. Jesus.
Yeah, I can believe it. That Red Bull is pretty quick in that game.
And you set
especially
the fastest
if they've gotten
lap.
upgrades. I was gonna say, especially if they've gotten upgrades.
He set the lap. He set the fastest lap on fucking Warren Softs.
Yeah, that's not good.
And his lap is 7/10 faster than mine. Here he comes. Can you get the fuck off of my ass, please, dude? Jesus.
Can it?
I ain't gonna fight it.
I mean, I wouldn't, especially if you can get the DRS on him instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just preserve some of my ERS.
Telling you, it's a literal game sometimes.
Yep. I was telling Larry, it's like Max Verstappen fucking turned into Jimmy Johnson in the old chase format towards the latter half of the year.
Yeah, where he just obliterates everything that you're trying to do.
I think he's like on an 8 podium stretch right now.
Oh God,
including 3 wins in a row.
I was gonna say he obviously was on a tear, considering you're 56 points behind him. Oh.
Okay, mate. Picking your moments to use ERS is important, so let's try and be as consistent as possible with it, please.
I just got a trophy, AJ. Get 25 podiums.
Oh, nice.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
God, you just go so fast here. 215 is literally where you maxed out.
Yeah, I thought I saw it. I thought I saw a red limit.
Man. That's insane, man. Ah, good job, AJ. Didn't speed. Hopefully Verstappen gets stuck, you know, maybe. Oh, he did have to wait a second, but he's out.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were
He got a little bit of time back as he had to wait a split second to get out of his pit stall.
Yep.
Look after these tyres now and want to finish the race on this compound.
I barely even saw Lawson there. Holy fuck.
Oh no. So you about killed yourself.
I about sideswiped into him.
Oof.
Alright, Verstappen's he's gonna be held up a little bit.
You had the tire advantage or no?
No, not like the short-term tire advantage, no, because he's on mediums.
Okay.
But like I said, he's gonna be held up a little bit because of all these slow cars.
Yeah, he's going to be held up for literally till he gets to the DRS zone.
I'm going to have to send it in here if I want to have a chance of getting the DRS from him. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. I was like, he can't make any moves because they're passing ahead of him. Oh, okay. Hey, no, he can't do it. Oh wow,
Bro.
that is a choice, and he made it work. Wow.
Fernando's in the pits.
I didn't get DRS, but I'm still a little faster than him on the straight anyway.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I got it. Yeah, I see that. 215. Goodness.
Yeah, I personally think Vegas is like one of the few tracks that you actually max out the rev limiter like completely to where you cannot go any faster.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Oh wow, I locked up the.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I'm trying to harvest as much ERS as I fucking can, but it's like I can't. And it's not harvesting fast enough.
Yeah, I noticed that little, like, red thing that goes around your little wheel. Once that maxes out, you can't get any more for that lap. There's a max amount of harvesting you can get per lap.
I didn't know that.
Okay, you're losing a
Yeah,
small
I found that
amount of
out
time
yesterday
on
because I
harvest.
was like, wait, why am I not getting any more? And it literally is because that red, it goes around that wheel. It's that red bar.
Yeah.
So once it's getting close to the end, you know you can't harvest anymore.
I didn't. Oh, that explains so much. Thank you. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just went 217 through the speed trap at Vegas.
Yeah.
In a fucking Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that explains why it says reduced harvesting.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it basically means you don't get any because I noticed that it barely, if you even get any, barely does. My guess would be is it's to limit how much you, like, you can't just harvest back 100% every time. Would be my guess. So.
I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on
Oh,
the rest of
really?
this race.
I'm looking at the bigger picture, Mark.
Dang.
Because the objective was to pass him before lap 12, but I don't care about that at the moment because I'm just trying to harvest as much as I can to get
okay,
ready.
that makes more sense. I was wondering what the hell the objective was.
To get ready for the last lap. Evan, what's good, bro? Hatsune Miku, man. How about that? Yeah, I know a lot of people were excited to see her.
Wait, did I miss something from Game Fest?
Oh no, we're talking about, me and Evan are talking about the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds trailer they showed off, and a couple of characters not from the Sonic universe were in it, but I'll speak on that in a second.
Final lap.
I thought they were supposed to have a trailer for that during Game Fest.
They did. That's when they announced
That
the
must have
reveal,
been another one I missed.
That's when they announced the the release date for the game, which is September 25th or 22nd if you get the digital deluxe version.
I might have to get the digital deluxe
game are
because
you
the
guys talking
22nd
about?
was my dad's birthday.
Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Sonic Racing, huh?
Yes. It just went on
When does
pre-order
that
today.
come out?
September 25th and September
Oh.
22nd if you get digital deluxe. What's crazy is this
I
is
might
actually
grab
the
that.
first. This is actually the first Sonic game to cost $70 for the standard edition.
Oh, really?
Wait, that might put me in a big pickle because I think Project Motor Racing comes out around that time. Damn it.
And it's $90 for the digital deluxe edition. Oh, this motherfucker must have just turned on like ERS himself.
Oh yeah,
Well,
he's
that's like
definitely
potentially
using it
3
because
games that I could be getting back.
I think the AI use
if,
every single bit that they can.
Depending on if NASCAR comes out in September too.
Yes, mate, I'll take that.
Well,
Happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Well, that officially pretty much eliminates
yeah,
you.
I think I'm eliminated now. Yeah, I think that is.
Well, actually, you were 52.
Yeah, 52 points back, and he
So
gained
you're
7 on
59.
me.
You're essentially done. You're not
You have to have
mathematically
a
done.
perfect.
Oh no, there's no way because there's 58 points total because of the sprint. So yeah, I'm out.
They're turning up. They get in another race win. This is now 4
No,
in a
because
row.
you can get 26 because you get first and fastest lap.
No, there's
So
no
that'd be
point for that
52
anymore.
plus 8 in the sprint.
There's
They
no
got rid
point
of
for the
the
You don't get
fastest
a
lap
point for
anymore.
Oh, you don't?
No, they
Yeah,
started
they got
that
rid
this
of that.
year.
Damn, that got changed quick.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end,
Because
My
otherwise,
bad.
I would have counted that. I would have counted that.
top spot.
My bad.
The all-time great celebrates yet again.
I,
It's another podium. It's another top
Yeah,
step.
I clearly did
From
not
Max Verstappen.
realize.
Oh, you're good, bro. I had to remind myself at times too.
Well, I didn't even realize that in my career mode, though. That was weird. That was awkward. Well, AJ, you at least get to celebrate a podium.
Yeah, I want to say I'm still a little ways away from I'm not too far back from Lando
And
now in points.
Norris lost 10.
Yeah, he lost 10 points.
Damn. I passed all my
So he's
freaking
41
specialist goals in
back?
FP1. That's
Yes.
never happened before.
So his deficit's pretty tough.
Yeah, so he
Not unwinnable, but not very doable.
he needs to win the sprint.
Well, he
and-
needs Max to not get points next week
Yeah.
to even have any shot at anything.
Well, I'm thinking of like the closest type of scenario where it's like he needs to win the sprint and Max needs to finish in that specific position.
Well, that's why I said Max just needs to not get any points next week for Lando to have the best chance going into the next weekend. Because if Lando can win the sprint and win the race, that would be 33 points. With Max getting no points, which would put him within striking distance of Max of 8.
Yep.
So he just needs Max to not get any points next week, and he needs to sweep. Or damn near sweep.
Yeah, it's
Because all Max has to do to clinch in the sprint is be ahead by 50, which he can't be because the only award's 8. So he can't clinch in the sprint. He can only clinch after the race is over.
yeah. Which, if he doesn't have a mechanical failure, I'd say he has a pretty high chance of doing that.
Correct. I would too. Oh, look at that. 3,500 pace. Because you had top 5.
Mm-hmm.
You're behind rival. What?
Yeah, because
Because of the
ratings robbery.
overall. That's okay. No offense, I don't think he should be an 80, but that's just.
Yeah, I didn't even. I'm surprised that he's an 80. And granted, I understand Antonelli's relatively new, but I'm shocked his overall is as low as it is. Maybe that'll change throughout the year.
Hadgers is freaking terrible compared to what he's doing in real life. That dude freaking finished 6th at Monaco, and he's a 69.
Oh, did he? Good for him.
Yeah. Now, granted, I know that Monaco just happened basically right as the game was getting released. So
Yeah.
my guess would be is when they update the rosters, which you don't have to start your career mode over for when they do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Will
No.
most likely he'll most likely not be that low anymore. He'll most likely be in the 70s.
Okay, so that's the rule of thumb for fucking Las Vegas qualifying. Do not use any fucking ERS until the final straight.
Mhm.
Okay, it was an accolade for qualifying the top 5 10 times.
Correct. Yep. Is it one season or just 10 times in your career?
10 times total, 10 times in my career.
Gotcha. But yeah, Larry, that's kind of a strategy, is to use all of your ERS basically on the big-ass front stretch and the stretch coming to the start-finish line.
Well, there's it's always next year. I think I'm pretty. So long as if I just get points in the sprint, I'll finish third in the
Yeah, so
standings.
who are you, how many points ahead of the next car are you?
56. Yeah, 56.
Yeah, so you just need to get 2 points in the sprint actually I take that back. You just need Leclerc to not get any more than 6 points in the sprint,
Hmm.
and you're good. Or at least that'd be a podium for the season, so that'd be pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. To start my career, especially considering how bleak this season felt.
Hmm.
To start within like the first first 7 races before I won at Monaco, yeah, it felt pretty grim
Hmm.
to actually
So
to
you
then
turned it
actually
up a
having a
little bit
shot.
the back half of the season too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Well, I guess once you got past like halfway, really.
once I
Because
won,
Monaco, I think, is like race 8, which is
it
a
is, yeah.
third. So yeah.
Yeah, race 13. Yeah, race Spa I won,
Hmm.
and in Hungary I finished second. Zandvoort I finished
Yeah.
second. Monza,
Damn. And let me guess, most of these you finished second to Verstappen or Norris?
I think literally just most of them have been Verstappen. I think the last
Damn,
race
bro.
Norris won was Monza. And I think I finished fourth or fifth in that one. Then I won Baku. Then I won Singapore. Then I finished second to Max at Coda. Then finished second to Max at Mexico.
Oh my God.
And then I finished, I think, seventh at Brazil. But that's because it was raining at first. And then there was a
Hmm.
red flag. And then it became dry.
Uh-huh.
So I just like bulldozed my way through the field and finished seventh. But Max won that.
Oh,
And,
nice.
finished second to Max here
So
again.
I don't know if I said this the other day, but you know how I told you I felt like I told somebody, it might have been typhoids, but like I had a race at Australia and the track was still technically dry because
Hmm.
we were all still out there on dry tires, but it was driving like it was damp.
Yeah, personally, I think that's a glitch because like I've had
Yeah,
that happen
and
a few times as
you sent
well.
those patch notes today, and that
Hmm.
was in the patch notes.
Okay.
So that they did fix that. Thank
Okay.
God. Because I was wondering why the hell the track looked dry, like it was dry enough for dry tires, but it was reacting as if I was on dry tires on a wet track. Or I guess a damp track at this point. So perfect. Well, now I just need a new. I just need a wing component, and I won't be so garbage on my F1 World Car. And the only reason I even care about my F1 World Car, if I'm being honest, is because sorry, because I need to get a trophy that tells me that I got 200 plus on it, so tech level.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm even caring. But I mean, it's kind of nice to race some of the tracks like that I haven't gotten to yet too. Although I will say, I actually like Austria backwards.
Yeah, I'm
Like if I was
considering
to
putting
propose,
one of the reverse tracks on the schedule next season.
yeah, I would recommend Austria if you can. That would be the one I would say. Like, it actually feels like it drives correctly backwards, if that makes any sense. Oh.
That's okay. I just need to gauge the lap time.
Oh, because of the AI.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're trying not to be like me in my first one, where I would have basically got a podium with the worst car on the grid.
Yeah, just...
I remember
I know
doing that on F1
worst.
2010 with the Virgin.
Yeah, but that's F120.
I didn't even realize what I was doing back then either.
I'm going to ignore what I just did, because I just completely killed some people in this race. I'm definitely going to be going to bed as soon as I finish this race. So I'm starting to feel it. Oh yeah, so Larry, I sold my neighbor the lawnmower I bought like 5 years ago. Because they needed the lawnmower.
Works.
It does.
Okay.
I wouldn't have sold. I told them I was gonna make sure it worked before I sold it to him. It just needed a new battery.
Okay.
I mean, I used it last summer, so I mean, I knew it worked. I just wasn't sure if the battery needed to be charged or not. It needed a new battery. I made $750 off of it.
Okay, alright.
And the only reason I sold them mine is because my grandfather had a John Deere, and that's the one my mom's using, so that's just the one I'm keeping for us. So
Yeah.
there's no reason for us to have another one. Well, my grandfather also, obviously, because he bought his own, because he didn't want to use mine, because he didn't want to have to ask me to use mine, I guess, at the time.
Yeah.
Well, his old one basically blew up. And I say blew up because, like, I don't actually know what was wrong with it. Well, my neighbor, being a mechanic, he likes dealing with small engines, and his brother needed a lawnmower. I said, hey, if you can fix this one, he can, you can give this one to your brother. So it was kind of nice getting rid of some stuff that we don't need. And since that one, I didn't know what was wrong with it, I didn't, we didn't sell it to him for anything. We just gave it to him and said, if you can fix it, you can have it. Because we figured he'd have to put some parts into it to fix it. And since he was doing it for his brother anyway. So. It's kind of nice. He actually got it running, too, the other week. Now his brother gets to mow his lawn.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Where you at? Is
Going
it Brazil
to Qatar.
next? Oh. Sorry. Qatar is the second to last race?
Yes.
And then they go to Abu Dhabi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. So they actually made it to where two of the, basically Saudi, I call them kind of Saudi Arabia, but it's the UAE tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
They made two of them at the end of the year, and then they put, it looked like Saudi Arabia and Bahrain pretty close together. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense that they wouldn't go to all four of them at the same time. Back to back to back.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. That they actually, kind of tried to make logistics actually make sense again. Because I always thought it was weird that, like, they would go to Saudi Arabia, and then they would go to freaking, like, over here to America, then to Canada, then to Mexico. Then they would go back to Qatar, and then they would do, like, all the other ones, and then go back to Abu Dhabi. I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, it's a lot of traveling.
So now, by having them at least closer together, it doesn't feel so ridiculous, I guess.
Yep. Oh, God. Alright, I am loading in here, and I will be right back.
Qatar is still
Have a
relatively
good night,
new to the
AJ. If
F1
I don't
calendar.
catch you before you
Teams
get
will be
back.
desperate, therefore, to get some good data here in free practice.
Because I'm literally about ready to crawl into bed and go to sleep. My eyes are falling asleep, Larry. Oh, God. Man.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Alright. Larry? Oh, no, never mind. I'm not leaving just yet.
Max, you fucking idiot.
Damn. I'll talk to my Max Verstappen that way. Oh, just kidding. Alright. Have a good night, Larry. I'll catch you
You
later.
too.
I gotta get to sleep. I'm falling asleep as I'm talking to you, so good night.
Alright.
Okay. Well, even though we're mathematically eliminated from championship contention, we can still try to get second in points. Will I? I doubt it. I'm gonna need Lando to dramatically fuck up. Hey Evan, have you pre-ordered Crossworlds yet? Well, you got about 3.5 months to do it. I'm gonna save up a little bit more money first before I do. I'm thinking about like I'm wondering like how spread out like all of the season pass characters are going to be.
Have they even said who they're gonna be yet?
They haven't said it, but it's like the leaked characters that I had told you about, like SpongeBob, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Aang from Avatar, uh, Steve, Alex, and the Creeper from Minecraft, which they actually showed off today in the trailer. Oh,
That's
dude.
gonna be different.
Oh, dude, Evan, how about fucking Sonic the Werehog as a fucking pre-order skin? Like, I did not expect that, or pre-order character. I did not expect that in the slightest. I like the collector's edition that they have with it. I don't know if it's gonna like warrant my purchase, and plus I don't know where the fuck I'd put the like the Sonic and Shadow statue at in my room. But yeah, same. And honestly, like I I never really watched Sonic Prime that much. Like I've just seen bits and clips of it. I think I just watched the first episode in full, and that's it. Um, I might sit down and watch it one day, but I say that because the alternative versions of Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, you know, from Sonic Prime, they're the digital deluxe version characters. I know they mentioned Hatsune Miku, the dude from Yakuza, and Joker from Persona. They're going to be free update characters, so they're not going to be there on launch. Yeah, yeah, fair. And like I said, I know a lot of people. Yeah, but I know a lot of people. That's right. Yakuza is a Sega franchise. Um, yeah, I know. Like I said, like a lot of people. couldn't believe seeing Hatsune Miku like as a character, myself included. You know, I haven't really followed Hatsune Miku enough to be thrilled by it, but I was like, wow, that's surprising. You know, like it's. Trying to think of who else they could add. Actually, we can actually take this time to theorize, because maybe because my brain don't work the same way as it used to. I know some people said like they
I
can
had a
include.
few hopefuls, but they'll never happen.
I know some people were talking about Mario, but like that's not happening for the simple fact of this game being multi-platform. If this game was a Switch-only game, then yes, 100%. But there's no way in hell Nintendo is going to allow like Mario to even be playable on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And Larry, who's you have in mind?
Everybody from the first Ascendant.
Oh yeah,
That's what I said would never happen.
Yeah, Sonic's too much of like a G-rated, PG-rated franchise for those characters to ever be even considered.
Well, if everybody... Well, no, I can't say everybody's default skin is PG.
No, and shit, just even just by the way they're built, like alone.
Well, I mean, everything was fine until Haley came out. She was the first one that had bigger Bung Hanukkah hooves and...
The first term, like you said, but it's like I think I've only just seen it read out loud.
And that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
You know what? Fuck it. Have Carlos
That's
Sainz
how somebody
win this
described Serena to me. So ever since then, it was like, okay, that's just how I'm going to describe everybody from Haley to now.
You know, if Lando had the type of season on here, like if he had the type of season in real life that he's had on here, like for me, like shit, they already clown Lando enough as is on the internet for what I've seen. I don't think they'd ever let him live down like him leading the points all the way up till Tex like Coda and then possibly losing the championship. I don't think they'd ever let him live that shit down.
Well, everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of people on the internet said that last season was his only shot at a World Drivers' Championship.
Nah, I think he's doing pretty. I think him and Piastri are doing really good right now. And shit, kid's young, dude. It's like he's younger than me. He's like 2 months
younger than I am. I'm sure the people saying it were Red Bull fans, and you know they were thinking, oh yeah, Red Bull's just gonna build this super fucking dominant car for the last year of the current regulations, and to try to go out with a bang with Honda because next year they're switching to fucking Ford.
Oh, Red Bull is?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I can't remember when, but I think Cadillac is coming to F1 as a engine supplier too for their team, but it won't be for their debut season. I think they're going with Ferrari until the Cadillac power unit is ready.
So, like, is Cadillac gonna be like its own team?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's basically just Mario Andretti's team, but since you know they weren't allowed entry, Cadillac was like, "Don't worry, we got this."
Wait, why?
Cadillac is fucking gods. They're
Why
goated for that.
why isn't Andretti allowed entry?
The reason that they gave is the fucking dumbest reason I've ever heard, because Haas had to do it when they came in. They didn't want Andretti to make 2 different cars for the first 2 seasons. But Haas came in 2016, the last year of the regulations from... Jesus, I don't even know when those regulations came in. But they had to build the 2017 car with the new regulations to support the wider tires that they were bringing in. So if Haas could do it, why couldn't Andretti fucking do it?
So welcome along.
And then some people said that, well, the teams didn't want it because it was going to result in less money to them. But why didn't they bat an eye when they approved fucking Cadillac?
Hey, what's going on, Skits Lord?
My main concern is I hope that Cadillac don't get too wrapped up in this F1 shit and forget that they have the WEC and IMSA to worry about, because they're fucking dog ass in both of them right now.
No, I was about to say, like, whenever I think of Cadillac, I think of like Enzo and stuff like that.
Well, they're about to get fucking embarrassed in Le Mans.
You say you're a USA F1 fan. I know I had like a. I know I had like someone who was French in my chat last night. And Larry,
I wasn't expecting it to be streaming until 5:30. I also wasn't expecting to stay up until 5:30.
Yeah, I even texted you that after I got off.
As soon as you fucking ended the stream, I was out.
Okay. Skits Lord, I didn't even mention it. Skits Lord said he feel that Cadillac will focus on F1 whenever they get there.
Yeah, they will. I just hope they don't put all their fucking racing resources into F1 if they want to stay fucking somewhat relevant in IMSA.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not be in the least bit surprised if they bow out of endurance racing entirely, because I don't think they've won a race since 2023, and the only reason they won that is because the Whelen Cadillac got lucky to avoid a big-ass crash in Sebring.
I'm gonna roll an ad real quick so I don't have to worry about an ad possibly getting in the way of the sprint or the actual race. Because it's nice that they let me know like the next time like I'll have an ad, so I could like time that and not be like Fox. That's why I'm glad I got on my computer so I can at least see that. Because I have access like a whole big window of stuff that I didn't have before. Which I need to plug up my computer. About to say later, you can. About to say if you join the chat, about to say he's talking. Or the Skits lawyer is talking. Cat. He was like, he thinks like Cadillac is gonna put like a lot of, like you said, like put like a lot of their resources into it, whether or not they, not necessarily like abandon
Welcome to
ship in
today's
IMSA
sprint.
and
This
stuff
is
like
shaping
that,
up to
but
be another fantastic
F1 will be
weekend.
like their main priority. I wonder who they'll get for drivers.
So we're back here in Losail, and this is the track map. 3.34 miles,
You know, as
16
somebody
turns,
who's
and
not
just one DRS zone out of turn 16.
like
It's already
I'm
a
like
fast and flowing
nowhere
track
near
after
as
all.
like well
There's a good overtaking
as
opportunity
informed
with DRS
in the
though,
F1 as
through
like
the long
most
straight
F1
and into
fans
turn
are.
one.
Most people who even have this game.
Off the back of a fantastic
I'm
qualifying
definitely
session,
more of a
it's time to
casual
see how our starting
F1
grid
fan.
looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a
Oh,
fantastic lap
Perez and
yesterday,
Daniel Ricciardo.
and he'll
That's
start from pole
yeah,
position with Charles
yeah,
Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's
yeah,
grid, we have
because I know they're both not
Norris,
doing anything
Hamilton,
right now. That's right.
George Russell, and Tsunoda, Jones, Piastri, Sainz, and Alex Albon. Fernando, and alongside me, a man, well,
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
All right. Well, since I'm mathematically eliminated from this championship, I'm still gonna try to get the most that I can from it. If Verstappen wins this sprint and Lando finishes 8th or worse, it's over. Like Max will win the championship in the sprint. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say like that's a really great point. Like they're both experienced drivers. I feel like they'd be pretty a pretty great row of contenders to like get that team off the ground. Dude, Max is fucking gone, dude. What the fuck? Honestly, the way it's looking, yeah, there's a good chance. Because what? How big of a lead does he have on Norris right now? I know it's still relatively early. Like it's still like the first half of the year, but I know he's been really popping off. Is it really a 50-point gap?
Nice work, mate. That brings you up.
That's 2 races exactly now, since there's no point for fastest lap anymore. I knew it was big, but damn, I didn't realize it was 50.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Okay, it's only 10. Yeah, I knew like it was, hell, I actually thought it was a little bit bigger than that, but I didn't think it was as gargantuan as 50.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Hold on, I'm about to pause and look at that real fast. Okay. Me too. Well, I'm a big fan of stats myself. Like, like I always like keep ever since I started playing F1, like F1 23, I've always kept tabs. So like all of my race results and like what the points and stuff like that are after each race. I've continued that here as well. Your personal prediction? You think Max moves to Aston? I've heard like a couple of rumblings about that. Like I think I've seen like one or two, like a couple of tweets about that. But who would take over for him at Red Bull? Then I wonder.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I can't get any higher than fourth. Holy cow! Oh, you think Hadjar will? Okay. Yeah, but say if I'm not mistaken, didn't I'm about to say a buddy of mine who was just in here told me he got sixth at Monaco, I think, in a V carb. Yeah, because I like like I said, I'm more of a casual and F1 fan, so I not really kept up. I have not really like kept up with like F2 drivers. Yes, Sonoda, I can't see Stan for sure. Ah, okay. I was gonna say I wonder why I couldn't turn on right-handers, and yeah, my right front's cooked to shit.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yeah, like I said, I became more of a casual fan like in 2020. Like I said, I got F1 23. That's when I start playing. But that was in 2024. It was the free game of the month, and that's how I got myself started on this.
So that wraps up the sprint race, but there's still more action yet to come this weekend. We've got qualifying and, of
Okay,
course,
so
the Grand Prix.
Lando needs to gain. He needs to gain at least 17 points on Max, and he would need to win in that situation because if not, Max would win on a tiebreaker for wins. Yes, I do. My Discord name is just my channel name, except there's no underscore. So AJ Slam 1999. Honestly, I don't really have a favorite driver. Really,
It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar. A high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
I don't have a favorite team. I don't really have a favorite constructor. I'm like a favorite driver. I don't really have a favorite like constructor. Let me do this. You mean like a Discord link? One sec. Shit. Discord's not. I think Discord corrupted on my computer like a while ago. Hold on. Yeah, I'll try to like link my account via my on my phone. Matter of fact,
How the hell did they give Charles Leclerc driver of the day when he was started second, stayed second? But then you got like Lance Stroll, who started 17th and finished 6th.
oh. Okay, let's see here. I am hot for some reason. Goodness. I think. Okay, yeah, there. Okay, I got my link. I sent it. Okay. Stroll gotta go. That's why I replaced him. That's why I took his seat in my career mode to start off.
If I end up at Aston Martin, I'm doing the same fucking thing, because fuck him.
I may not know a lot about F1, but I know about Stroll's incompetence, to say the least.
The Strolls destroyed my former favorite team.
Carlos Sainz, what the fuck? Alright.
Shit, I can't remember. Did you say that Qatar is going to be a sprint?
Yes.
Fuck. Good thing I won Vegas.
Alright, qualified P4, I'll take it. And Max got another pole. That's his, eighth, ninth on the year. I think that ties him with Lando this season with the most. I think. Yeah. What the hell happened to him, man? And he qualified 6th here. Both Williams qualified 2 and 3. That great job for them. Wow. um, yeah, Lando won 7 of the first 16 races, got poles in 9 of them. He hasn't really done anything since then, and after that, I won Baku and Singapore, and Max has won everything else. What a cheater! I'm kidding, kind of. I don't know if he realized that kind of had to try and not just rely on Lando's inconsistency to be like, hey, I got a championship to defend. But defending he is currently doing. He's very, very, very close to clinching a 5th championship. A 5th consecutive championship, no less. And I don't think that's happened in F1, if I'm not mistaken. I know Sebastian Vettel won 4 in a row. Wait, no, hold on. Not, wait a minute, maybe. I'm stupid. Has Schumacher done that? I know he's won 7, but I don't.
Welcome back to Qatar at the Lusail International Circuit. There's a long history of two-wheeled motorsport.
Yeah, he did win 5 in a row. I'm stupid. Okay.
Lewis Hamilton won out as part of an epic battle that year.
He won from 2000 to 2004.
We're back here in Lusail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique 3-prong shape and just a
yeah, I know there are 2 7-time champs. I was just curious if there is anybody that's won 5 in a row, and because Max in my career is setting up to do that, and I had to look up that Michael Schumacher did do that in the first 5 years of the 2000s.
Starts from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Albon.
Any reason why Carlos Sainz is called smooth operator?
Norris, Antonelli, Russell, Leclerc.
I've never understood that.
Tsunoda, Piastri,
But on the other hand, I've
Gasly,
never looked into it either.
Ollie Behrman, and Hulkenberg. Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Jack Doohan, and Isaac Hadjar, Bortoletto, and Liam Lawson.
Oh, it's because he never gets rattled. Okay.
Those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world
The name
champion
Qatar dates back to 50 AD.
Anthony Davidson, hello. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse. But what we're looking for today...
Oh shit! When did he drop from McLaren?
What's the word I'm looking for when I think about the middle part of this track? Relentless.
The whole track's relentless. It's predominantly built to be a motorbike circuit. For an F1 car, that means a lot of G-force. It's hot here, it's humid this time of the year that we come to in Formula 1. And
oh,
pressure on the drivers,
okay.
pressure on the car and the demands of the tyres. So it's a brutal circuit.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I didn't fix. Damn it! All right. I want to try to put some. Try to calm a little bit of the heat in my left front, but that's gonna be mainly a me thing of how I fucking drive. could any of the Williams drivers end Verstappen's hot streak?
That was not a sentence I was expecting to hear in 2025.
Me either, but fucking the second half of this season, shit, they're proving they can make some noise. Albon's got 2 poles, Sainz got a runner-up at Singapore, and Albon got a runner-up at Brazil.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Yeah, guys, it's yeah. Oh fuck! All right, we run like this, like we just battle like this. It's curtains. Like I hope we all know this. Albon, oh no, Sainz got back out in front. Okay. I can't turn. Like off of that corner, I cannot turn. Yeah, I'm already beating the fuck out of the left front tire already.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
You sure there ain't no tire concerns, Mark? We have we not looked at the left front? Have you not looked at the left front? Fuck, you tell me I'm doing you tell me in certain races I have serious tire degradation.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, so we're
Norris is going for it. He's
4.0 seconds.
Trying to scrape at any opportunity to make sure he does not lose this championship tonight. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. I don't have a server, man. Though I have been told could make one. I should. And the more and more I stream, the more and more the idea has been tossed around in my brain. And the more and more I'm thinking about making that a possibility. My fault, man. I thought you just wanted just the message. Those fucking, he's going places. You want to add me on there? That's fine. Like I'm perfectly cool with that. I'm honestly not in that many Discord servers because, for the simple fact of I just don't check a lot of them, regardless of like how like small they are. Now just. Oh boy.
Okay, mate. Albon's ahead of you. We can't let
Oh,
them
it actually, I don't think it posted a link.
as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Like it just had like three asterisks on it. Yeah, both William drivers just out of nowhere, like the second half of the season, like they just turned it up to an 11.
Sorry about that. My headset just decided to leave the chat room.
You're good, bro.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Why? Oh, I was say if you're talking about like the one that's if you posted one in the chat, the only thing that showed up was like just like three asterisks. Like a link actually didn't actually like pop up.
Pit now. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
What's going on, MSM? How you doing this evening, bro? Hey, man, I don't blame you one bit. I understand.
Fernando is in for his stop.
You mean for you mean like the patch for F125? Oh, Lando hasn't pitted yet. That's what it is.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Yeah, yeah, since my buddy Larry had told me they had switched from Larry, what team was Aston Martin before they came Aston Martin?
Force India.
Force India, right. Yeah, ever
And
since
that
they
was the
switched
team that I was ride or die with.
Yeah, ever since they switched to Aston Martin,
Tyre conditions
I've been
still
hearing
looking
the
good.
best of things.
Well, no, they were technically Racing Point and then Force India, but they only became Racing Point because Lawrence Stroll bought Force India
Okay.
and just wanted to get rid of the Force India name,
The pace is strong, but be aware
but he
these
couldn't
tyres need
in
to go the distance.
2018 because the rule was whatever the chassis name was, it couldn't be changed. So because it was still the Force India chassis, it could still be called Racing Point Force India. Just for
Oh.
2019, they dropped Force India.
Oh, okay.
But I still ended up calling them Force India until the Aston Martin change happened.
One of these days, man. Hey, I'm serious. One of these days, like I'm gonna get my like capture device like hooked up to
Okay,
my
mate,
computer,
get all you
so
needed there on the
so
straight,
I
put
can
head
do
down,
that.
chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race.
Oh, Yuki with the fastest lap. Look at him. I can get to Albon. I just can't pass him. And now I'm going to get to a point where I'm probably going to lose him because my left front's going to start to give way. Yeah, like right here is where my left front, being really worn, starting to really bite me. It's like off that third section of that swinging right. The car just won't turn.
Gap to your teammate behind, 11.0 seconds.
thought BWT was just the sponsor for Force India. That's why the car turned pink in 2017.
Oh, so that, isn't BWT on the Alpines now?
Yes.
Okay.
Except thankfully they didn't force them to turn their cars full pink. I think Alpine just did it for a couple races here and there. They were allowed to keep the original livery design that they come up with.
And to add insult to injury, Lando spun out off that left-hander. Wait a minute, that could help me though. Yeah, so the championship is all just gift wrapped in Max Verstappen's favor now.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Oh, showed so much I paid attention to Racing Point after the whole Force India thing went to hell.
Can't turn. Damn it.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Good job. Nice overtake.
Oh, wow. I came down into him there.
Oh, I forgot Audi was coming to F1 in 26.
I'm gonna get second again to Max, and checker flag in the air. Max Verstappen is a 5-time Formula One World Drivers Champion. I'll be right back.
Well, it's certainly been an incredible year for Formula One, and our drivers have all pushed themselves this season, making it one of the most compelling years of racing in history. There can only be one champion, however, and here they are now, our new Formula One World Drivers Champion. And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
With 5 race victories now, is for the others now really to try and stop that momentum that they've got on their side, because before too long, they're going to be looking at the championship. It's theirs. It's within grasp right now, of course.
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again, because Max Verstappen is back on the top step. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us?
I'm not done yet. I'm not done just yet. I'm gonna just finish out the rest of the season, and I might actually get started on season 2, depending on how much time, or depending on how I feel. But put the replay on for a second, and I'll talk more on real fast. All right, I'm back. I want to see how that last lap went down. Because I'm pretty sure I would have pissed the FIA off in some manner with how I was driving. I know this is 2 to go, but I want to see leading up to it. And I wish this was a separate camera angle. Like, it's like, Oh yeah, like right before you came in MSM, I was thinking about like switching one of the tracks out to put the reverse version in. I think I'm about doing Netherlands for that one. Yeah, cause I couldn't see it because like the camera angle I was driving. That's why I want to like see here like how I was with him. Larry, count. I was about to say count how many penalties I could possibly get, or how many notes I will possibly get. Because it all started right here. I fell back in line there, and I got back to his inside here. Oh, you can. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, this is where I know I made contact with him here, and that I know was my fault because I did come down into him a little bit. And we battled so much, we let everybody else catch us. You're still next to me here, going into the going to swinging right-handers. I didn't run him up track. I thought I ran him up track here.
No,
You know, I
you're
didn't.
still within track limit.
I think I was. Yeah. And my right front was a little like in the red, but yeah, it's I'll have to trim that one out for safekeeping. That was a fun battle overall, and let me see where I am in points. Well, I know I'm second, but see
Yeah,
how
as far
far
as
I
how
am.
many potential penalties you would have got, I have no idea because I haven't watched F1 regularly since
Okay.
2021.
Okay,
And
I'm
I
only
know,
two.
like, the whole FIA's gone through, like, some changes because that dumb fuck Massey's gone.
And actually, with Lando messing up the way he did, I'm pretty sure Red Bull just won the construct. Yeah, he did. Like, yeah, they did. They just won the constructors because of that. Wow. Huh. It's a party. It's a party at Red Bull. That's Max's fifth championship in a row, obviously, and his fifth race win in a row. Like, legit, this is something I would expect Jimmy Johnson to do, like a prime Jimmy Johnson to do, just to whip out, just nonstop wins out of his ass.
Yeah, no thanks. Going through that once was enough. You guys can enjoy that over at NASCAR. I'll stick to my endurance racing.
Like man, dude, I just like, I'm just thinking about like how like McLaren fans will like have a meltdown on the internet, like watching that. What the fuck? All right, game bugged out there, but okay. I'm about to do time trials real quick at Abu Dhabi, and I'll finally have all my setups situated, so I don't gotta keep doing that. Oh yeah, that's right. You came up with Chuck Norris last night. I remember that. I don't know why that made me laugh as much as it did. Maxi Pad Verstappen. All right, that's another one we can add to the list.
I might have to start calling him that from now on every time he throws a little temper tantrum.
Shit, Spain would have been a perfect time to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into. I'm gonna have to look at more of that footage because I know that was like a huge, huge talking point.
Yep, Skitch, you got that right.
Oh. I actually might, like I said, man, I actually might make a Discord myself. Like I do, like a Discord server, because
You totally should.
like I said, I didn't even expect like I didn't even. It's like I've been saying, man. It's like I even told my therapist like this morning. It's like I was just mainly sharing for like my friends and my mom and my girlfriend. I didn't expect to get outside this window. I'm glad it did. I'm very grateful it has. Yeah, I know you mentioned, bro. I know you say you're sick. I hope you're feeling better, man. Like it's don't help. It's getting hot too. That's not a really not a fun combo. All right, I could potentially continue my streak across three F1 games of top 2 points finishes. depending on how things go. Oh, you're from Florida?
I'm
so
glad you brought
sorry.
up the weather. I gotta see what it's gonna do here tomorrow.
I'm so sorry, man. I know you say you're from Florida, dude. Oof. All right, I'm gonna do a. No, I'll do the ad roll. Um, right before I start the race, so it doesn't interfere in it. What a season
You have
turnaround, though.
got to be kidding me.
What's up?
I swear, this is the 14th Saturday in a damn row where it's going to be friggin' raining.
How in the world are? I wonder how like emotes like are like set up. What's this? Like James versus. Okay. Are you fucking serious?
What'd you do? Wait.
No, it's not. Because I'm looking at. Oh, never mind. I forget it's 10,000 Bitcoin now, so I'm like 1,000 short. I fucking keep forgetting that it's they moved it.
I swear to God, I'm going to start blaming myself for the reason why the racetracks can't open around here because of the rain. Because the one weekend I decided to go to an Avril Lavigne concert instead of the racetrack, it's beautiful. Every other week when I'm there, there's a threat of damn rain.
I'm actually going to change the title of the stream since I think I'm going to be on here a little longer. Goodness gracious, the fucking screen, the title's too long. It's like going across the screen. Oh, my fault. Whenever I meant emotes, I meant emotes on the on Twitch. Little emote decal things.
Welcome to the fourth race in the Middle East and the final one of the season. It's Abu Dhabi and it's time for the final practice session.
You know what I mentioned it, like now that you mentioned like the emotes on here, I swear I feel like they don't change.
I haven't seen the one that I use on 24 on there yet.
Which one is it?
The front flip.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the shop. Well, no. Fuck, hold on. But now I'm curious. Yeah, I figured. No, because I know like they'll add it as seasons go on. Yeah, no, it's not there yet. There's only the heart, the box, and the hornswoggle.
I didn't even see my my victory call either.
Yeah, I'm just 2 tiers away from maxing out my voting pass, bro. It's I didn't expect it. For some reason, it just felt like the XP boost wasn't long enough. I mean, it obviously was, but for me, it just did not feel like that for some reason. And just like time just went by fast. I was thinking about Crikey, but maybe I'll change it to that later when I feel like my driver is better. Because when I feel like I like to kind of incorporate like a little bit of myself into it in a sense of, you know, I ain't good enough yet to be like putting something like that. But I mean, I have broken the record for most wins as a rookie. But
What does your victory call say?
I think it's either the let's go one or like thank you team, like this is why we do this, blah 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 blah, like the motivational one. I don't know. It's been a while since I won a race. It feels like.
Yeah, I don't think they have the motivational one on 24. I'd have to check. Hopefully the next time I hear from Pro, it'll be me getting F125.
When was the last time you heard from him? Like the day he was in that party that day?
No, I messaged him earlier. He's up here,
Oh, wow.
actually. He's in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's all he's driving right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought he was going to come up to Maine and visit me, but he only got a run to Massachusetts, so I warned him about northern New England drivers because we're fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
sure enough, in Connecticut, he witnesses a fucking accident.
Ah. MSM says like they do have that one in 24.
I'll have to look for it after I finish Saudi Arabia. Or, not Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Because one I have now just says, thanks to all the haters, this one's for you.
Oh, okay. Michael Shakespeare, how you doing tonight, pal? It's good to have you. Doing all right, man. It's just finishing up my first season here, and I'm gonna get a little bit of a head start on the second one. I don't think I bought all the radio calls in F124, even though I know I played that one way more
Actually,
than I
I can
did
check.
23.
I'm going to see how many I have on 24.
Hey, Leclerc, what we doing? Look,
Leclerc doesn't know what he's doing. He's driving like a masshole.
am I switching teams? Yeah, more than likely. Also, I've had 3 secret meetings with McLaren, so I'm curious if he's going to take my spot. I wonder if Lance Stroll is going to get his ride back. That'd be a downgrade if he did.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, Michael, I was about to say, like, I literally like, this entire week, like, this is like my 8th or ninth day streaming in a row, and literally every stream I've done has been like my career, and I do like about like 2 or 3 races at a time. I really wish the drivers could hear me. What time did you wake up, man? Did you wake up around the time you had like first messaged me this evening? Yeah, because I know I'm gonna be up for a little while. I had woke up about 30 minutes. 'Cause I had took a little nap. I had woke up about 30 minutes before I started my stream. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Michael. I just saw it. Fell asleep at until 1 p.m. Is that the time I woke up? Something like that. Like that's the time. No, I'm stupid. I went to therapy, dog. Um, wow.
I think you got on not long after I got done working on the truck, and I think I got home at like 4:30, 4:45, something like that.
Yeah, I was on in the evening for a little bit. Yeah, I was on in the evening because I remember I was on for a bit during SmackDown. I was doing my other driver career, um, and I had did like a 50% race at Spa Rain. Spa Rain, Jesus.
Did they turn Julia face or something? Because I saw she helped Zelina Vega defeat Piper Niven. And last I knew, she returned on NXT as a heel.
I don't know if she's a face. Yeah, I was about to say Skids Lord. Like I had mentioned before, anytime like you put like a Discord link in, I don't know if it's something I have set to where like any link that you put in. It
might be, but I don't know if that's something I can change as a mod.
I'm gonna say it might be something that I have to change myself. Hold on,
I'll see if there's anything I can do in the mod view.
Okay.
It might be something you'd have to change where it's your stream, but I'll check the mod view anyway.
Yeah, I'm checking here. Raw's more entertaining in your perspective. Yeah. Honestly, it's like I can agree to that. I feel like it's gotten a little bit better now that Cody's back on SmackDown. But that's really one of the only things you got going for it. You know, the stuff with Jacob Fatu and Solo starting to really heat up. Yeah, Larry, I'm not sure if you had saw a clip from SmackDown tonight where Solo was kind of like talking down to JC about Jacob.
I didn't.
Yeah, there was a part in the segment when you know his all gas no brakes thing. Solo was like Jacob's all gas and no brains. Then they say like a few more things, and then like him and JC walked away, and then you see Solo pop up from behind the door. Not Solo, Jacob pop up from behind the door.
Nice.
Like if you remember like 20 something years ago, whenever Triple H and Ric Flair were shit talking Batista, and like Batista was like right outside the doorway, it was kind of like that.
Was I watching WWE 20 years ago?
I know I was, but I did like a whole lot of research during that time, like during like the 2010s. Fuck, I'm trying to
If
see.
I
Like,
was, it was very sporadic. That was like when I was playing the games more than watching the product.
yeah, yeah, I had gotten to WWE in about 2006. Hold on, yeah, I'm still looking to see if like if there's like a.
I think it's something you have to do because I don't see anything about links in any of the mod stuff I can do.
Oh, I can add a chat rule.
I thought as a mod I could approve links, but
Shit, I'm just letting the clock go down while I'm doing this.
no, MSM it did not.
My favorite F1 driver, Michael. I don't like. I'm more of a casual viewer. Like I'm more of like a casual fan, and I've only just started watching like over like the past year and some change, like frequently. But I don't really have like a favorite driver or a favorite like constructor, honestly. But if I did have to say, I guess McLaren maybe. Like I guess like that's the team I feel myself gravitate towards the most. The McLaren drivers and Liam. You might be one of the very few people I know that are that's a Liam Lawson fan, and that's not a bad thing. Not at all. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's something on my end. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it was something that gave me the option to block hyperlinks, and I guess it was automatically on. Okay, so try to like or whatever Discord link you got. Try to send it again. There it is. Okay, I see it.
Yep. Damn it, MaxiPad.
Okay, all right.
You know what you're gonna do yet? He decided that it was a good idea to try to shove it 4 wide going into turn 1 at Qatar and push both me and Alonso off the track.
Yeah, Larry's doing his own Formula One career on F124. What? Yeah, I would say let me know as soon as possible, like whenever you get F125, because with me streaming
You'll
this a
probably
lot
be the
more
first to
often.
know.
Okay, yeah, with me streaming this a lot more often, it'll be perfect. It'd be perfect to do like a co-op career and stream it.
Yes. I was thinking about starting streaming too, but I just don't know what to stream. Like, I was gonna start with First Ascendant when Season 3 came out, but the problem is Season 3 is not coming out anytime soon. And I'm really not doing anything else that's consistent.
So that trailer that I sent you, is that your first time knowing that it got delayed to August
Yes,
7th?
because they didn't tell us anything. Like, this whole time, even the little in-game notices that they give us when we log in every day,
Yeah.
all signs were still pointing to a mid-July release after the Season 2 Battle Pass ends. That trailer is the first word of anything that we got about Season 3 being delayed.
Huh. I wonder how the community took it.
25% are happy, 75% are absolutely furious.
And it's a free content drop, right? None of the shit like Destiny does.
It's like 95% free. I think the only thing you're going to have to pay for, unless they change the business model, is the Battle Pass.
Okay, yeah, besides that.
They do the same thing that EA now does with F1, where you don't get all of your money back for buying the Battle Pass. They said there is going to be like minor content drops between now and then, but it's like when they say minor, it's mostly like bug fixes and whatnot. It's like no actual content. So people who have reached endgame and grinded endgame to no end, we literally have nothing to do.
Yeah, almost as a general like patch fixes. It's not really content.
Yes. Knowing them, that's when they're going to implement the Serena nerf and force everybody to change their playstyle again like they did when they nerfed Ines.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Dan Droid. I believe that's because I'm assuming the 4 is an A. I really wish I could have Spotify playing so much.
Wait, you can't?
No, copyright.
Wait, so if I was streaming and I tried to play Spotify through my PlayStation, I wouldn't be able to because it'd show up on stream?
Okay, so no. Like I mean, like I have Spotify playing in my ears right now. Like it's like and you can't hear it because it's like I'm not streaming it. I'm not streaming it through Twitch. Like it's not like I'm streaming it through my capture card. Since I'm streaming directly from the console, it's only just streaming what's playing from the game itself. Um, if I had my capture card, that would be a little bit different. But no, but even still though, like if I did have if I was able to like stream like Spotify, like say through my capture card, I wouldn't really be able to because can't have copyrighted songs on your streams. Um, and I don't want to risk termination.
Yeah, no. You give me a freaking heart attack. So I'm always listening to freaking Spotify.
Oh no,
So
I
it's
like, yeah, no,
if
no,
I
you're,
couldn't do that, I'd be losing my damn mind.
yeah, no, you're fine. Like I said, I'm listening to my music. It's not popping up on the stream or anything. That's because I'm streaming through because of this, the Spotify app is not being streamed through like the actual PlayStation stream. So it's all good. Now, if you were playing
I'm trying to
music,
break my own record of most minutes listened to in a year on Spotify. Last year I set it. Now I want to beat it.
how many minutes did you have last year?
16,000 and some change.
Oh, you for sure can, definitely. And this
Well,
is
let's see. Ever since, well, actually, it even started before the concert, but especially after the concert, I've been listening to pretty much every song that they played there almost daily.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, coming from someone where, coming from someone who probably my most listened to year in terms of music. You said you got like 16,000 minutes last year.
Yeah, I could check because I have like the photos saved of all the minutes and like my top 5 songs, my top 5 artists.
Yeah, coming from someone who where like my best year was in 2023 and I had about over 10 times the amount of minutes you did. It's for sure. Like you can you can definitely beat 16,000 minutes. It is a little bit trickier for you because since you don't have Spotify Premium, and I know
I was thinking about stopping at like Walmart or something maybe tomorrow if they actually race and we get out at a decent time. Popping into Walmart, getting one of them Spotify Premium cards, or just throwing some money on my Cash App and buying Premium. Because I am getting sick of wanting to listen to the whole concert, but getting interrupted by ads after every 3 or 4 songs. I thought I could avoid it by making a playlist and just adding all the songs manually, but nope.
Oh yeah, no. And what I also I found this out because I got bored and just downloaded Spotify on my mom's phone. Because she has a different iPhone than I do, so like the speakers sound better. And I got curious and I didn't realize you have a fucking limited number of skips per day.
Even with Premium?
Oh no, not Premium. No, just the regular version. Premium, Premium, you're good. You can choose songs.
I was gonna say, like, without it, I was allowed 6 skips an hour, I think.
Which I find insane.
And even then, like, I never listened to Spotify mobile for more than an hour anyway. So I don't know, like, after that hour passed, do I only get 1 skip back per hour, or do I get all 6?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I didn't want to find out.
I hope that's something I don't have to experience anytime soon, because
I don't recommend it, because the other thing I can't stand is, say you want to listen to something, you can't listen to it from start to finish like it is. It's going to randomize whatever you're listening to, so you could just get a streak of songs that you don't even want to listen to and just use all 6 skips within the span of 30 seconds.
Man.
I can't tell you the amount of times it did that to me.
What Okay, hold up. It's called the I know it's called the World Drivers Championship. Is it also called the World Constructors Championship?
Welcome along, everybody. It's the fastest day of the week,
Uh,
qualifying Saturday, and we're here in Abu
I'm
Dhabi.
not 100% sure on that.
What AI difficulty am I running? 100 right now. Yeah, I'm running 100. I've been running 100 like the past like 7 races, and I feel like that's a pretty solid like middle ground for me. Shit, that's about what I was running in F124 anyway. Yes, some races here and there I think I could like get to 101 depending on the track if I like it or not. Um, It's just the main thing for me though is it's just like just the main issue I've been having the entire season is just like the straight line speed difference with the AI. Like that's been just kicking my ass like 6 ways from Sunday.
That wasn't in the patch notes today?
Nope.
Oh my god.
That's about where I expected to qualify.
It might be time for me to get a new controller here soon. My stick drift is getting worse and worse by the day.
I'm honestly at a point now. I think shit. If Lando got the fucking pole, hell. I'm
Damn.
thinking because that's his 10th pole in the
Well,
year.
that wraps up
It's in
qualifying,
his
but don't
first
worry, we'll be back
since
tomorrow as we
since
head into the
Monza,
Grand
I
Prix.
think. Yes. I forgot what flag Abu Dhabi's was. Like I know it's not an actual flag for Abu Dhabi. I know it's something else. Okay, yeah, the United Arab Emirates. Okay. There it is. Sorry for just sitting here. I'm writing down my notes here. Okay, in one season, I think in one season I went from a 69 overall all the way to an 80 already. Yeah, red. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure Red Bull clinched the constructors. No, I don't want to start at the back of the field. I at least want to try to get to. I at least want to try to get to Lando.
It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pole sitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory. So we go into battle once more then, as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 5 and turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Tsunoda,
I'll be right back.
Alex
He's better.
Albon, Ocon, Jones, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, and George Russell, Gasly, Piastri, Ollie Behrman, and Antonelli, Hulkenberg, Doohan, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Isaac Hadjar. Hamilton and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Here we go then, Ant. Final race of the season. One more dance around the racetrack and plenty of opportunity to show out there that you've still got the quick step.
Absolutely, Crofty. Before you go into the long winter break, you want to show the rest of the world how good you are. The championship's done and dusted. This one is for your own personal pride.
Okay, mate, final day of the season. Everybody in this entire team has worked incredibly hard. Chance to get a good result today. I need you to do your bit and go out there and bring it home for us.
All right. Final race of the season. About to get underway here.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Albon with another great starting position.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh, I overshot it just a smidge.
Oh my God, Perez just blew up right
No
in
need
front
to
of me.
worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
It's a big old puff of smoke.
Yeah, about 10 feet in front of my front wing.
It's gotta be a safety
Okay,
car, I think.
clear.
Okay, never mind, we're good. Oh, Jack Boone. Okay. Got 21 people watching. All right.
approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, gap ahead, 0.3 seconds.
I'm literally just by myself pretty much. Like I have 2 cars battling in front of me and 2 cars battling behind me.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job. Push now. We're boxing this lap. Box, box, box. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Hello to everyone that's coming in right now. We're just now wrapping up, we're wrapping up Season 1 championship here. Championship's already been clinched. Max won after I want to say like a surprising, just like 5 race stretch of him just like winning, and Lando like just straight up losing consistency. Yeah, I'll say surprising because normally, like in like the past two F1 games I've played, you know, F1 23 and 24, you know, I don't think like I've just had someone just randomly drop off a cliff like that. And that's not to say like Lando's just like not gotten points. He obviously has, but it's like he hasn't won since Monza. And Max has taken full advantage of that.
Fernando's in the pits. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. turbochargers on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
That's understandable. Ooh, it's hot.
I think I should have bought one of those controllers on Black Friday when I had the chance.
How much were they on sale for?
$55 or something like that.
Yes, that's a pretty solid.
This
deal.
one's fucking toast.
Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
I'll have to check some out at Walmart tomorrow.
Now wait a damn second. All right. Now, why would I get the warning for this?
What the fuck? Well, I mean, I can see that part.
Yeah, but he like fucking slowed down right in front of me. And yeah, Jatu goated. Yes, I am on a controller. It's like he dove it like about a quarter of a lane faster in there, and I fucked up like part of my fucking wing in doing that shit.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's focus.
How long did your first controller last on your PlayStation?
Dude, oh, I don't even remember. I don't think it was long.
Unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry.
This one's lasted me just over 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think it was 2 years. So the hell, like, great job for you on that. Fucking Charles.
If there was a way I could break the damn thing apart, I know what I need to fix to fucking stop it, but I don't want to bust the damn thing in half trying to get to it. Plus, there's no screws to take the damn covers off anymore.
Fucking him brake testing me just destroyed. Oh, damaged part of my right front. That was abused as fucking glad I lost time off of that.
Final lap, push, push.
Yeah, I'm not going to get anything out of it. Charles fucking ruined it for me. Unless they keep battling right here, I might have a shot. Oh my god, they are. Now, the Max is using a buttload of ERS, which I don't have. Oh, he's harvesting for some reason. Yeah, I don't get why they, like... Oh, you gotta add on the last... I'm fucking sorry, dude. Dude, I made that joke to my mom yesterday. The NASCAR on Fox thing.
Wow, there it is, mate. The checkered flag and the checkered flag
Well,
of the season as well.
Oh, God.
for the first time ever,
Wait, so how bad is the Fox booth now that I don't watch NASCAR anymore?
Thank you, I appreciate it, Evan.
It's Lando Norris for victory.
I can't think of like a concrete example, but I do remember feeling like really annoyed at whatever the last race was right before they went to Prime.
And it's important because your team lives off of that. You want them to deliver you the best possible car for the start of next season's campaign.
I'm trying to think if there's like another sports broadcaster or like anything that I could use as a solid comparison.
Let the celebrations begin. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today.
Thank. Yeah, that's right. I think Larry, I think you remember us losing our mind at the fact that like on Talladega they went to commercial with less than 10 laps to go.
When was this?
Talladega. It's about like a month ago, I want to say.
I'm trying to remember if I saw anybody freaking out about that.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. What a season it's been.
That's a wrap on
I mean,
the
I'm sure if
season.
I was paying attention to the chat, Jonathan would have been dropping a damn nuke about it.
This time it would actually it will be justified. It's like that one time at it was like Sonoma last year whenever they were fucking talking about Kevin Harvick's podcast, like they showed a commercial of it with like 8 laps to go. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here, y'all? Like,
This might be accurate, but I might be going back a few years on it. Is Fox as if watching a broadcast with, like, Joe Buck and Marty Reed trying to call the damn race?
Wait, say that one more time?
I said, is the Fox booth now, like, trying to watch a race where Joe Buck and Marty Reed are calling it?
Yeah, it's just like it just doesn't feel lively enough. You know, like it's. Let me see what the final standings were. Yeah, for the first time ever, I did not get a top 2 points finish. Well, oh well, that's and your Red Bull won the constructors. They won that last race. I gotta write that down.
Sponsored segments outside the commercials. What the hell is going on in NASCAR?
Oh hell, speaking of sponsors, uh,
Are they
did
turning
you,
into Monster Jam where, like, everything they do is suddenly going to have a sponsor?
Circuit King complete a full season? Okay. I would say, Larry, did you see what WWE did, and like whenever they announced their extension with Slim Jim?
No.
There's there's Slim Jim logos on the tables now, like the tables you get from under the ring, like the wooden ones.
Tell me you're joking.
Nope. Like they show, like they like I saw something about it earlier in the weekend tonight on SmackDown. There it was. I got you. Hold on.
Good Lord above.
I said it to you on Messenger.
Oh my god.
Yep. That's where we're at now.
Goodness gracious.
All right, contract event. Secret meeting information. Okay.
So we're sponsoring weapon spots. What's next? They're gonna start sponsoring finishing moves too?
And to McLaren we go. And it looks like Lando will be my teammate.
Does Fox still have that stupid grid walk that they used to do like 10 years ago?
I'm gonna be real with you. Like I forget. Like it's because I know they do pre race whenever I'm at work, and I'm just not interested to like have that play in my pocket while I'm at work. I'll just wait till the actual race starts. So I'm honestly not sure.
I'm half tempted to go and watch a race from Fox this year, but I literally have not enough care in the world to do it. But curiosity is killing me on just how bad the broadcast is.
Only got one pole through the whole fucking year, but that's all right. I'm just curious to see what the driver moves are gonna be. Honestly, I think I'm gonna leave them the same. I think I'm gonna just leave these races the same. Sucks that Portugal's not in the game anymore, but okay. All right, there I am.
Oh, Mark's gonna get mad at me because I couldn't pass fucking Max Verstappen from 3 spots back with 2 laps to go.
Oh. Okay. So Piastri's going to Ferrari.
Oh.
And Hamilton's not driving this season. He's not retired because they would have said he was. I'm at McLaren. Stroll goes to Alpine. He's back. And Franco Cola.
I ain't even gonna try to say it.
He takes my ride. He comes up from F2 and he takes my ride. All right. Oh, there's no. Thought it'd been like a grid reveal or something.
What the?
Oof. Oof.
Why would they start me with a new rival in the last race of the season? Unless the rating rivalry carries over into the next season.
I think it does. Let me check. Oh, fuck, I can't.
It's so exciting to be.
I should have just sent it to the fucking next session.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
I know what I'm gonna do. Last race of the season, might as well put a whole new engine in it.
I considered doing that, but I at least want to have a chance of getting past Lando, but that went fucking nowhere.
Well, I'm desperate. I got freaking the worst strategy I've ever seen at Qatar, and it fucked me out of points, and it cost me the gap I had on Lando, so now I gotta try to do anything I can to get that gap back.
Yeah. All right, Evan. Thank you. Appreciate you being here, bro. It means a lot.
Okay, mate, nice and steady here. I want a representative lap because this is what's going to set our race strategy.
I'll use the bathroom real quick.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, test is complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Alright, I knocked all those out. Okay. I'm gonna do this qualifying session, and then I'm gonna call the stream.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One. Welcome everybody, we're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
All right, what a way to start off with McLaren.
Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
You stand a good chance to start it off with a perfect season.
Yes, my second career pole.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
All right, I'm gonna call the stream here. Another pretty solid stream. It's back to back nights in a row where stream's been pretty interactive, pretty lively. Gained some followers out of it. Had a lot of fun finishing up my first season. I should be back tomorrow night. maybe around the same time, maybe a little earlier, honestly. Yeah, maybe I might start like a little before midnight, maybe this time. Um, so with that being said, um, thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys for hanging out. Whether it be whether you just lurked for a couple of seconds or you stayed, um, whether you said one word or whether you said many, your presence has not been unfelt. Um, so with that being said, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I'll catch you all in the next stream. Goodbye.